Namaste friends, welcome to my channel Dr.Vet first friends, and the purpose of the videos for the better students and the better citizens of the country. The today's topic for the video, 3 weeks to make or break your habit. First, we should know what is an habit. Habits are the regular actions or the behaviors that we develop over the period of time through the repetition. Habit can make or break a person. We, the creators of habits, we are the imitators and the copiers of the past selves. So, the tendency of the human being is to develop a new habit and the new behavior. If he does it repeatedly, so that becomes an habit. And habit that is practiced over a long period of time, that will get embedded within oneself very deeply, and it is very difficult to get rid of that habit. See, I can give the example of the elephants, a large elephant, the elephants are the large creatures, and they are being tied to the chains to a small peg. So they can, even lift tons of wooden logs, and they can move large objects with that much power. If they are tied with a chain, they are unable to get rid of it. So while training these elephants, they take the small calves of the elephants, and they tie with the huge knots, and they're tied to the pegs near them. So, as they practice this, they make this habit of tying these elephant with the chains. As they go bigger and bigger, these elephants, even they'll not try to get rid of the chains from the pegs. So, similar way, even our what we have the nervous systems today, they are developed through our habits. And of course, a habit can be a powerful enemy to us, or even a wonderful friend. So then, so after knowing the importance of these habits, one should know the types of habits. As you know, based upon your needs, one will have the habits. So habits are classified into three groups: intellectual habits, then the emotional habits, and the practical habits. Intellectual habits refers to the habits of the students, like maybe studying, those who goes with academics, and the emotional habits maybe their habits pertaining to the emotions, like it may be relationships with the family, friends, etc. And the practical habits maybe health habits, or even business habits, and so on. The source of information which I am sharing with you people is taken from the books. One is The Power of Concentration, written by Theron Q. Dumont, and Can Win by Shiv Carey. And the third one is The Biohack Your Brain by Christine Willimier. So, the much of the information which I am presenting you is taken from these books. For the proper and thorough understanding of the habit behavior, we should understand the neurobiology of brain. So, as I was discussing in the earlier video, goal setting and goal seeking behavior, here also there are some of the regions of the brain which coordinate together to make a break an habit. So, the regions they are called as basal ganglia, which has an important region called as a neural accumbens, that is solely responsible for habit making behavior. And you need not have to worry about all the terms, actually scientific terms, but you know that the process is happening like this, so that will be better for understanding. The second one is the dorsal and what we call as ventral striatum. So there is called as the process called as habit loop. There the three stages of this habit making behavior happens. One is the cue, that we say that trigger, and then after that it will become a routine, and then the reward system. So initially the dorsal striatum initiate this, that it gives a trigger for the habit. Then if it becomes a routine, and at the end of the process, that is what is called as rewarding, that is influencing the brain to remember this, the reward behavior, and then it will make it a habit. Then what is called as there is a neurotransmitter that is called a dopamine, which is solely responsible for the habit, which is released from the neural accumbens, which I was mentioning earlier. And we have called as the prefrontal cortex, which makes the brain to make or do not make, do it or not do it behavior. Initially, it is plays a very very important role in making a habit. But if you practice more and more, if it becomes a behavior or it becomes a routine, then there is no need of this region, prefrontal cortex also. So you keep doing the things automatically, maybe consciously or unconsciously. So neuroplasticity is the ability of the brain form new connections based on the experiences and learnings. Once the habit reaches to this section, that is neuroplasticity, it is very easy to practice a habit. The easier understanding and more interest, to create more interest. So I have made this video in two parts. In the part one, I have explained all the things about the habits and the types of habits, and even how the habit influences ourselves, and even the neurobiology of the habits. So in the next part, I'll be explaining how you can make or break your habit in 3 weeks, and what is the importance of these 3 weeks. Please do watch the next part also, so that you will get a clarification and a clear picture of how you can make or break an habit. Thank you.